whale oil could light our cities in ways never achieved before, into the deep blue unknown. Are they real? Or do the stories... The question both vexes and excites me, and is the reason to write, currently entitled Moby. That is where my imagination yearns to then to know the unknowable. Sincerely.
8 o'clock. You came. Someone here for you, my love.
We received your letter.
Oh? My offer still stands. I prefer to think of it as an investment. I want you...
What story do you expect to hear? That of the whole inquiry.
I believe the inquiry was less than truthful. If you won't talk, who will?
Did you not hear?
No, you mustn't.
He is in no mind
to Essex, to me, to anyone. Never has, never. In torment. And in... I believe it would do you good to talk to the man. You listen well. Who holds this place to keep the money? You...
I neglected to mention it in my Greenham.
So you've seen it all, enjoyed them?
I'm happy to hear it. Which did quite well.
Another of you, Mr. Melville? But there's a writer.
But he is not here. And I am.
But every word I say will be true. Captain George Pollard and his first mate.
I'm there. Besides, can't have our daughter sleeping up. Remind me why I still love you when you're being stubborn.
It's to be a day you'll be trading in that tunic for a uniform.
That's right.
There's plenty of room here for the three of us.
You know, sometimes you...
Can see.
Mr. Mason.
Come in, please.
Over the years.
Thank you, sir.
One of our ships, having made such an investment in her, we want to be sure she's in order.
As first mate.
You promised me command of a ship after my last voyage when I brought you.
Like everyone else, we've had a lean time recently.
This is no time for experimentation. His father also happens to be out.
Yes, well, blood's not going to fill a ship with oil, Mr. Mason. Good day, gentlemen.
I understand your That's more than I've ever paid any first officer. Fine, you will have your captaincy.
Give me your word before.
Captain Paul.
I'm glad to hear it.
His mouth. You know, I should have thrown the offer back in their faces.
What? You know, I'd love you just as much if you were a merchant captain. She lost 2 men and still with her hull half empty.
Up to them, all we'd ever have is his patchet. He wanted things for his family, for himself.
At least he got to see his children born.
It's all I know.
You're married a woman.
I'll come back as... I already swore to you, I promise.
To be a captain, you cannot be a friend. You are... Your great-grandfather and a few others created this up to the Pollard family name, sir. God create the mighty whale. That wondrous lasting God, thou dost ordain that we, stricken once
A glorious light shine on these men, so that the white flames of Nantucket whale oil will fuel the machines of industry. In your name we pray.
So,
what? My friend Basil and I got a berth. You know, first time to sea. Scared, but in a hurry to be called man.
Thanks, Thomas. How do I get one of them? Get the green stuff to Mr. Bond there. Make it float, sir. Mr. George, it's only half my order.
What truth about on Chase?
No, but all the other ships have already cruised, put down the bottle.
Dry as sand. As on Chase. Now, Captain, I'll give your serenity about...
Yes, it is. Very shortly we will be...
Normally, a captain gets to choose his first mate.
Your experience.
Indeed.
They probably want a little extra reassurance.
Mr. Chase, haul short the anchor. Ex-banker. Mr. Chapel, take the helm.
Where are my heads tonight?
Anchor's trim!
What's the matter, Mr. Shepard?
Gas is fouled the seat, sir.
Chance of reaching the Pacific on schedule. That's all. Call. Are you familiar with the story, Mr. Joy? Father's incarceration.
Well, we all have our...
Can't have been easy, though. Yet.
We're off island by some Nantucket reminding me how I span watches to his side.
Not a drop?
No, sir.
Getting this slop on the first day. Cheap bastards. Where's the
Coming from the farthest wild bones.
What if it's such?
That's her nose, anyway.
Congratulations, lady. Sorry, a pack of deck wallopers I don't think I've ever seen. You'll be mine?
Sure.
Yeah, Mr. Peterson. First drills in tomorrow, 6 bell sharp.
You're not even... He's the captain's cousin, sir.
I don't know who all of you are. Damn. But in return, you exist for one thing. The barrels and be home as quickly as possible. And even when the weather is... And any man who is idle will find himself swimming home. Is that... Greenhorn. On deck.
Aye, aye, landsman.
Please, pull me back up.
Better now? Well, now you got something to ride home to your mother.
Up from Smith's Hill. There's a stone for my father, too.
Well, this is your family. Swab the deck. You're gonna learn what it takes to be whalers.
We have to. I'm yes, sir.
Thanks God for the least rise.
Really big.
You will learn every inch of this ship before you return. You need to move quicker, Mr. Ray.
I'm Mr. Chase. Hey, no greenhorn.
Not bad, Mr. Ray. Well done. Sir.
Set stunsails. Need to make up the time if we're to catch the easterlies.
Set stunsails. Come on, dude. Look for braces, man. Trim the speed.
Mr. Chase.
So we're headed into a squall at more than 8 knots.
Sir
Lawrence, hold our course.
Put in cost.
help us all.
Best prepare for weather, Mr.
Find your weather and grab your shrouds! No! Damage is done! Fight the gallants! Let the light
assemble the crew, inform them that we will be returning the lives of every man on this ship today.
What?
That decision was sound. The men needed testing.
So you send them into a weakness.
Your impertinence. Do you know who you're... And you, Mr. Chase, is way into an officer's tunic.
Barrel of oil would be a mistake, sir. And help you work all hours God sends us. Fill the ship with... Trust me, I am every bit as desirous of that as you.
They were like an ill-married couple. Bring down the ship. You married, Mr. Melville? Your good wife knows you've brought all you have in the world here tonight?
So, the Essex did...
She did. Before long, we heard...
Mr. Chase? That's all of it, sir. We can't get any more after.
I said, come here.
There is worth a hell of a lot more than what they're boiling down. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
You get...
Please, boy. Stinks worse than the devil's asshole.
On
you go. Yeah. Where the treasure is. The happiness was short-lived.
The water's there.
Yeah. Of hope. Things could change for the better. Whale sightings were too damn scarce. Mate grew more strained. Military efforts only served as a reminder.
I don't talk that talk. Speak English. Ain't no skitty hog worth more than that.
Consiste en que debemos escribir a casa contando el suceso incidental. ¿Por cuánto tiempo, capitán? Señor, nadie pudo evitar lo que allí aconteció. Y nadie podrá borrar sí, y lo volverá a hacer. ¿Para qué sirve?
Late, sir. Captain George Pollard, the Essex.
Lo de siempre, Jorge. Sí, capitán.
How far out?
Far.
The offshore grounds.
It's fields of flukes far as the eye can see. If light as alabaster, 100 feet long.
Now this white whale, did he dance a jig and pick up?
Gracias.
Set sail now. Catch the southeasterlies at our best. No need to endure our predicament for a moment longer than necessary.
And then first mate. So we headed out. Speculation began. It's where the whales are bound to hide. Centuries before, sailors...
Captain, the men are talking.
Did you remind them of our purpose to fill the ship with...
This is madness.
I suggest you go back down, reassure family with me again.
Never seen a whale do that.
He's mine. ship. We can't roll carry.
You're gonna need all the fresh water you can find. Hey, boys! Take those tack lines!
Or she would take us down with her.
Vision. Half a cup of water.
Yeah, it's him, Horton.
Mr. Coffin?
That right?
You put his head. Are you scared? What are you
Mr.
doing?
Coffin, put the pistol down.
You know what happened?
It's an order!
Do as the captain says, now! Say it!
Only the sun and compass told us so. A journey of 3,000 miles.
1 mile closer to Easter Island.
Pick up for when we catch the variables.
Hey, what happened? What happened?
I know. I just want to take a look.
Give him some water.
I don't need any water.
Give him...
All right. Captain Potter, fit as a fiddle. Fit as a gun.
Tough. Thank you, Rich.
I'm fine.
Why waste water on a dead man? Could you sit there and watch your own brother die?
Why waste water on a dead man? Why waste water on a dead man?
Can of what?
No, you. Take the money or leave. The devil's bargain.
Especially those that fester in a man's soul. I'm not Hawthorne. It consumes me.
What else?
Continue the story, sir.
Pass that down.
To be certain, we will keep fires going night and day. The no ship came. How long do you think it'll take the tropic birds to stop coming here once they see... Cursed to be so far from home. A chance to settle scores. Captain of what? What do we do here?
The only creature to have offended God here is the whale.
Ourselves.
We are supreme creatures made in God's own likeness. To bend nature to our will.
You wear specs. Dust.
Grace. Let us die as men.
We got some weeks.
We're going home. There's no point. But Matthew, back in Nantucket, all right? Yeah, it's the deal. You want me to open that for you? Here comes that.
Beat us in. Y'all coming with us?
Where's the other boat gone?
Careful!
What's the matter? Benjamin, what are you doing? He's dead. Listen to me, boy. Listen to me.
Sweetness is the power of music. We remove the organs and cut all the flesh from the bones. The body, and we sewed it up. We ate the heart first. You judge me. There. It is out.
Not even your wife?
Yes, she would. The strength of that boy, even if you don't.
Sit up. Mr. Ramsdale. Your Achilles. Please. Not do it. Pass the pistol to another man. No. That part of the Pacific is more desert than ocean. All I could think about. Tell we're still 800 miles from land. I'm happy to see you, sir. Bars alive. They've been gone for days. Currents drew us apart. May God have mercy. We were rescued there, off the island of Massafuet. They gave us some old clothes, fed us too. They looked after us as best they could till we found a ship. Time. But there were no cheers, apparitions, phantoms. They somehow knew of our privations. Who's this?
Phoebe Ann. This is Daddy. So Daddy.
Of course, they couldn't leave him alone. Mr. Chase and his wife, there were business matters still in question.
Due to this, as captain and first mate, we will be expected to give an account. Father, it is clear that full disclosure, a whale brought down the Essex. If the sailors drawing lots to survive, the probability of success must always be greater than the risk incurred.
That's a lie.
And that the men that died drowned.
On condition you bring home a ship full of oil. It need no longer be a landsman's name, but an established name. That we're asking you to be pragmatic.
Two stowed by a white whale. And those of us, and on our return, we're expected to spread bare-faced love at night. Well, I will not embroider.
having finding the right words to say what
I'm going to be on my way to Farming. It's been an honor, sir, to sail with you.
inquiry. There. It was a formality.
For the record, it's west of Ecuador.
It was as if on chasing. Captain Pollard's conscience. Pollard went down again. A second ship aground off Hawaii. He was a man of his word. The other three were incredibly still alive and moved to New Bedford. You certainly got your money's worth, Mr. Melville.
He's been resting for some time.
Why?
It wasn't a plot I was after. The courage to go, well, one does
What I've told you.
It will be a work of fiction, Mr. Nickerson. It was all of it. Thank you.
Yeah. Take that with you.
One person in this conversation is sober.
So,
Thank you.
I found oil from the ground.
Oh, the unknowable. What faculties must demand? It created global demand. It has pushed depth, nor the host of creatures that live there. Make us respect the sea's dark secrets. Second time to request a meeting. A conversation with you, sir. I hope you will reconsider my offer. And so the question plagues me still. Herman Melville.
We're closed.
Tom Nickerson?
A desperate man or a fool to come all the way to Nantucket.
Things for a single night's talk. What happened to the Essex?
What do you think happened?
There are rumblings.
Get out. Leave. Now.
All this way to be humiliated and waste my time.
Please, Mr. Mel. There's an agony about him. Passion. Please, just let me talk to him. Love.
No.
You drink yourself to death. You will talk with Constance's tongues.
Only
I'll get whiskey.
I was a whaler once.
My wife's read your books.
I had good sales. But I think this story...
Herring yarns. Great writer.
He is. For my own particular reasons.
I will tell you of the Essex. The story of the Essex is the story of two men. Go and chase.
Owen?
Can we?
What makes you so sure it's a girl? Version of you, not me. Blonde locks and determined to conquer the world.
Patch of dirt from a captain's house like you deserve. Good nature. It's just unbearable.
What's your fish? £50 sterling for head matter on the London market.
My partner, Benjamin Ford.
Morning, sir.
Mr. Chase, I do hope you realize how Essex has just been refitted at great expense and is possible hands. So, it'd get...
As first mate, 1,500 barrels. Do you remember? You gave me your word. Never on my watch.
Nantucket now dominates the world. The Essex won't be captained by George Pollard. Blood, Mr. Chase. You can have all the voyages under your belt.
The commanding captain needs respect. Now, what if the men don't respect him?
So, a 115, and if you bring back 2,000 barrels of oil, I give you my word. We've just had a most agreeable conversation.
Now I'm the baby. You said a greenhorn. Some chinless.
You now have the offer of command in writing.
Yes, well, a lot.
Gone for 2 years.
Won't be gone 2 years.
I bet for...
Bedford, and they didn't have me on board. I will captain my own ship. Not gonna happen, Peggy.
Those are your father's words, not yours. Dreamer Owen.
Yes, he was. Dreamed of the sea.
I'm sorry.
Tonight, I swear.
Just come back.
Just to?
word with you. Julia, never forget that. Never let them forget that. Without us, without you, the world plunges in.
My dear Lennox, beyond conception is unfeeble mortals should engage ourselves over prosperous voyage. They may return, may continue to keep light in our homes, drive our great nation forward as our... Well, late in the year, we won the last ship. I was 14. 14. At Basel, I was 17. Often.
Grubs! All the way down west of Killing Lance. Into the largest beast that ever breathed on this island. I shall have 12 of those one to cap.
Well, you've been on boardman's only one thing. Yep.
Now, I'm her full man, Owen.
Good temper. Serene as the church. I believe that. 48 hours. Good luck.
George Pop.
Oh, and Chase. Chase sometime, and I'll be very much at home. Yes. Of course, you can understand from the owner's point of view.
Well, do keep an eye on me. Let me know if I'm doing anything wrong.
Up and along. Mr. Lawrence, take the helm. Mr. Joy, make sail. Set the gallants. Come on. Why aren't those bring out the wind?
God damn it, Lord, and all of their talking is watching, man. Find your hand, Captain. Guys, the gallant's in jam. Yes, it's still all clear.
Corn, Mr. Chase?
No, thank you.
Grew corn on Cape Cod.
That's right, you did. As you can...
Okra. Beans, I believe.
Sir?
Were you aware that...
As a rule, we tend not to ask too many questions.
It's a great seafaring family to adopt you?
This is a part of that family.
Sometimes the fewer questions one asks, the better.
I thought you were married anyway.
I am, and this...
That's a fine job. Mr. Chapel.
Sir.
Captain's... Second mate's harpooner.
I say facts, sir.
What's your name? Oh, Mr. Coffin. You think a whale knows if it's east of Halifax? Yeah. Some of you probably have felonies to hide and you're on the run. Thing only. And that is whale oil. No whales, Mr. Coffin. We will lower the boats and practice.
Sir. On you come.
Right?
Aye, sir.
You know, some feel sick at fire. King Neptune, boy!
Please bring me up. He was lost at sea before I was born.
Better off for worse.
Let that line drop. Make it slip into the boat. Go, main top, release line. Mr. Jake. There's a sight on there. Cross butts. Hey, sir. Get used to it, lads. You're going to work like...
Yeah, why so? We're near the Gulf Stream. Best keep it 5 knots till we can see the weather.
Set stunsails.
Play that. Set stunsails. Get off, Mr. Cox. Get on stunsails.
squall to starboard bow. We must surely sail than that.
Let it come. Men are soft for months on land.
Sail and bear off. It'll catch us on the beam.
Mr. Chase, we'll lose half a day running like that. We'll scut the edge of it.
Boys, this deck's secure.
We're headed into a squall.
Secure the main hatch. We must fall off and run with it.
We'll stand up.
Turn the ship! Bear off, Mr. Lawrence! It's too late! Too We have to cut away the Chagall! I got See me, sir?
That's it for repairs. You will then apologize to them. Information upon our return to port. That will be all. Was unlucky.
No, it was bad, seaman.
My name is Captain George Pollard. Whale pins you may have on your lapel are nothing more than the son of...
His name is Pollard. Or Chase, for that matter. Home inside a year and rid of one another as quickly as possible.
An ill-married couple will tolerate each other, Mr. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
God have mercy on you. A stranger?
No, sir. To port.
She did not. All that all whalemen pray for.
There's it loose! Right goes firm, Mr. Big Boots!
All hands on deck! Track them backbone!
There they reach!
Whoa!
That's the cap!
That's the money! boys. Come on, keep digging.
I'm too big to wriggle down there.
Dickinson, come here, boy. Climb on into him. I'll have you sleep down there.
Sorry.
Here, Nickerson, take my pillow with you.
Whale's head?
No. I was spared.
First bull. Foot that they had. So, months around the horn. But making the Pacific didn't improve our lot. After nearly a year at sea, Pollard spent most days and nights in his cabin. Our hold was almost empty. We were a long way from going home.
Las viudas, a los patrones de una nave que yace en el cielo, hacer lo que queráis y suplicarle a Dios perdón, no os lo iba a creer nadie. Por supuesto, nuestros patrones definitivamente en el brazo. Solo deseo.
Capitán?
Recuerdo aquella.
Excuse me.
San Clemente Peláez, de Santa María.
No.
The fool to go.
How far would that be?
Were there whales there? More than you've ever. Could have filled out 3,000 barrels in the space of a day.
Would it?
Demon. Oh. Send 6 of my crew to the Braves. And the rest of us something.
You believe that? Belly, we could be home in 6 months.
Amen. 1,000 leagues along the equator. But as far from man as they could possibly go. Off the edge of the earth. Trust gave way to doubt.
Men do. They aren't happy with your decision to sail out this far.
If the whales are 1,000 leagues out, that is where we will go.
Cousin, you have let yourself be influenced by that man. Be a leader. And don't.
What is it?
Listen.
See anything?
Don't let him chew your oars, boys.
Yes.
So it's true.
Yes.
Mr. Bond, back to Boyard. Mr. Lawrence.
What was that, Mr. Lawrence?
Get Mr. Lawrence. Get me the biggest signs we have.
Going fishing, are we?
Clean and loaded, Mr. George.
Cat.
2 ounces of...
We can live on that. It's he.
You don't know who you put us here. The water runs out.
It was the captain's sass coffin!
I just want... Say it!
Henry! Henry! Put it down.
So east it was. Back in the directions looked the same. Our hope was to catch them.
In 12 days we have drifted south. 6 degrees, please.
We'll catch him.
What are you doing here?
Let me take a look.
No.
Should I let... Water.
No, I don't need water. I'm fine.
Yeah. Take that, take it.
You hear me? Owen?
Yeah. Come on. He's good.
The men have known each other. Sailed together since simply a man in numbers, Mr. Chapel.
Always water. Always water.
You all right, sir?
You're more than enough.
But, sir, we've come so far.
We have come.
The devil loves unspoken secrets.
What's yours?
I'm not a great writer. From my first hearing of it, this tale is... I do not write it. Dear, if I do write it... Yes.
We thank you, God. This is our food. All manner to our souls we give.
Land! Horse! Give way! Give way! Mr. Chase,
So what is it? Mr. Chase! There's nothing out there, Mr. Chase! There's nothing out there!
Deucey Island. Hope a passing ship catches sight of our smoke.
This is what I wanted you to see. It's been here a long time, no doubt. No ship is going to come. If we...
Just to know the moment of one's death in advance. Without a chance to say goodbyes, without a chance to...
Then let us at least settle those between us. There's lost through no fault of yours. I was as much to blame.
Well, you were born to do this job.
More defense. Not us. Not
Earthly kings. Whose business it is to
an earthly king after everything that we've been through.
sail into the sun at dawn. We are... Are we ready, Mr. Weeks?
Aye, sir.
Mr. Chappell? Mr. Wright?
Miss Stein.
Go, Matthew. I'll give you a hand here, you got it? I'll send a boat for you.
I'll be with you, brother.
Mr. Peterson, why don't you come on our boat with Mr. Bond? Pilot! Pilot!
Captain Pilot!
Overboard, sir.
No right-minded sailor disguised with my... He can help us.
But long, dark creatures wait on it. So it was to... We prepared the body. Separated his limbs from his body. After which, as decently as we could, and commit. No. There.
You never told anyone.
Do you think she could ever love me if she knew the...
Told me the story when we met. I still lives in you. Finish your story now, my love.
Yes. We got a few drops of water left. Don't you quit on me.
Do you have a family? Back home?
And a son or a daughter.
Captain, we'll try again.
You will assume command of this vessel?
The men need you.
The men will try again. It is an order.
The sun beating down. Everyone would die, and I'd be the last left alive.
Very little happiness in our survival. Third boat? Afraid they're lost, sir.
Chase, you have the best position.
It's just a whale.
You're a damn fool. The last we would see of Captain Pollard's whaleboat.
Mr. Chase. Days after the sinking of the it was hard to eat at first. So that voyage took another. Only silence. We'd said nothing of the details of our survival. Maybe they were just curious.
Didn't I?
Walked a block towards home when he was stopped and made to return to the...
So to the matter of life and property on our voyage, it seems there will...
Yes, of course.
And having discussed this with the have ramifications, terrible ramifications for the whole... And investors were to start worrying about seamen. We are in the oil business. All of us.
So what are you suggesting, George? That's another lie.
Think on it, they will make you captain.
Oh,
This way it's guaranteed. You would be a welcome among the great families of Nantucket.
An ill-equipped whaleboats had to commit abominations. So that you, the ship owners in Nantucket, nor should you, George.
At last, Thomas.
And
Look out there, Thomas.
and you, sir.
Gentlemen, Captain George Pollard. Good day to you, Captain. Please sit down.
The Essex was stove broken.
Told them the truth. But the inquiry was a sham. Looking for the white whale. We never found it. Never sailed again. He sent a boat back to Ducey Island.
And then?
Became a merchant captain. Makes it the longest of the year.
Well, you can both rest now.
You got your story, eh?
Oh, your plot?
What then?
Something else you've given me tonight. Go.
Mr. Melville, will it all be of service?
Inspired by truth. To you, I insist.
I insist to keep it.
Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
Well, you know, I heard a man from it be true.
I heard it too.
Captain.